What's going on, guys? Welcome to the one and only Run Boys Fantasy Network. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, and also give us a follow over on Twitch. It's your boy Run Boys Robbie, and of course, I had to be joined by, I had to be joined by the homies. I had to bring the homies aboard for this
Forever.
Run Boys, whatever. My gosh, but no, had to bring along the homies. Pangs Picks, TDS Taco. It's draft season. It's draft season. It's fantasy football season. We're really about to start hitting you guys over the head with a lot of content. This is part one of what is going to be a four-part series. So the first part of this series, we're going to just kind of like first explain things. Then we're going to get into an actual draft. And you guys will have the opportunity to be able to join that draft with us as well if you want. It's up to you. If you got the cheddar, if you got the bread, if you try to come home with, that 3 milli, this is the show that you're probably going to want to pay attention to. So first, before we get into to everything else, big shout out to Underdog Fantasy for allowing us to be able to utilize their platform, play on their platform, and get a piece of the pie, get a piece of the pool, right, fellas? This is a pretty big pool. This is a pretty big tournament. I will say that you need Matt Rife, Pete Davidson, Big Dick Energy to be playing in this. $25 entries. The entries aren't fucking bad. But cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Run Boys and Girls. What it do? Underdog Fantasy. We are here to show you some love. What it do?
Yeah. It's, all right.
Um,
Finally, after all these years, I get to yip yap about best ball, right?
yeah,
Um, so just to break it down real quick, Underdog Fantasy is one of the leading platforms for best ball. There are other contests, there's stuff in DraftKings, there's RTS Sports, there's Drafters, which is a totally different tournament. Today we're working on mostly Underdog UD, as they would call it. Uh, there's huge prizes, man. I've been playing for years. You guys have seen me on the Run Boys for the last, year and a half to two. I've always talked about it, done a ton of content. I've probably drafted a couple thousand teams by now over the last 2 or 3 years. And there's a lot to go over. So first things first, this tournament, which we're doing, is at the Best Ball Mania 4. That means there's a total of 4 of these have been completed already, and there's a total of $15 million in prizes this year. 15 million freaking dollars, man. It's a ton of cash. First place, I want to say it's what, 3 mil this year. Fuck, I know, I just know it's huge. I haven't been paying attention to the prize in that regard. But this year's major twist, which I am a big proponent for, um, is the regular season prizes. So
yeah.
if you guys don't know how this works, there's 2 prizes now. It used to be just the guys in the finals made money, but now they have also added a preliminary. Think about it like poker. When the knockout, when you knock a guy out, you get some money. In this case, it's if you finish with the top 10,000 highest scores, you get $250 minimal. $250
Shut the
extra dollars.
fuck up.
That is 10 contests automatically just for finishing top 10,000.
Pang, repeat that one more time because I'm not understanding what you're saying to
Is,
me right
is it
now.
20? Is it 250 or is it 500?
No, it's 250 for finishing in the top 10,000. Now, if you finish in the top 500, the prizes go up from $1,150 up to 500 grand.
There we go.
And this is before you get to the playoffs.
This is before the playoffs. This is just round one.
You're just saying you have a good draft, good regular season.
You crushing it. You're freaking balling out. You can make at least 250 per team. So this is not capped out. Like if you just happen to have like 9 good teams, you have 9 top 10,000 teams. You're minimally almost making like 2 Gs.
Jesus.
Okay.
And we're
people, not everyone can do it. Last year I did this about 12 times in Best Ball Mania 3. I had 12 top 10,000 finishers, with some of them finishing as high as like top 500 range, and you are making about $1,000 on those per team. So I could have made an extra 2.5, 3 grand on just finishing well. Now it's not easy. I'm not going to tell you it is, but it is a reason to max out if you can. So
question for you, Peng. You had 12 that finished in the top in that prize pool, but how many did you do in total?
I did 150 drafts. That's the max you can do.
Got it.
Pang does play the max, and this is also why we do have him here. and why I'm excited to kick off like part one of this 4-part series. With paying here, that's kind of the pricing. That's how many entries. So you get 150 entries per person.
You're looking at
First,
a total of $33,750. It's a lot of money if you're gonna max out. So it's not for the faint of heart, but if you're good, if you know you can fucking crush these tournaments, you think you can, no other way, right? You turn 3Gs, to $1 million possibly. And here's the cool thing too. Like I said, last year I maxed out, and just based on the regular season prices, I would have made my money back. And that's not
yep.
including me making playoffs and how far I got deep into it.
Well, I already have 2 lineups that are already out there. We're about to build a third one tonight for myself. Like I said, this is episode 1 of 4, just on best ball alone. Uh, this is I could see myself easily getting ready to blow about 150, 200, $300 just on lineups between now and kickoff season, just because of how much money, how much return on investment is possible. I've placed in Scott Fishbowl. I've done very well in plenty of other big tournaments. So for this, I'm going to toss my hat in the ring, fellas. I'm going to see what we do. Taco, this is your first time.
Yep.
Let's just get you on the mic really quick before we go live with the draft. We'll have Payne share the screen.
Share my screen. Share your screen.
Huh?
Are you gonna draft on yours?
What's that?
Are you gonna draft on yours, not mine, right?
I'm gonna draft on my account, but we'll share it. Yeah, we'll share your screen just because my shit won't let me share it yet.
Okay.
I got a bunch of thoughts because this is my first time playing on Underdog. I mean,
what up, Raj? What up, Terry?
I'm putting at least 200 in best ball lineups for this tournament. I did the $100
match with Peng's code. You got use Peng's code and boom. Yeah.
Exactly. So for me, like the biggest thing that I'm interested in is what's the scoring like, and what are like the other drafters like kind of consensus approach, because I'm a water drafter, so I really like to play the room. Like in general, I go for pass catching players first and a certain level of volume.
Yeah.
But when people start reaching high for certain guys, that's when I start being like, okay, let's see where the value's at.
And from what I've seen in the rooms that I've sat in so far, you're gonna see it. I describe the drafting style very much to SFB, to where you're gonna see some crazy shit. You're gonna see some weird shit. You're gonna see some swing for the fences type shit. Like Pink said, it's not for the faint-hearted. The best thing that I've found, and this is where we're going to kind of get into strategy before we head into the draft boards. The best thing that I have found for me personally is going and getting my guys. Me building the best roster that I feel in my mind that that'll last me a season. That'll give me some points. That'll push me to the playoffs. I feel like that's been a good strategy, and then also just stacking the fuck up. Like, I want to be able to, because I can only draft this team once and once only. So I want to be prepared for injuries. I want to be prepared for bye weeks. I want to, be as equitable as possible where I can. There'll be some things that I do. There's some things that you guys have already seen me do in SFB mocks over the weekend. There's some things that you guys may have saw when I was on SGPN, and I did this with them. You're gonna see certain techniques where it's like, oh shit, like why did he go get that quarterback so late? Is because he got this receiver so early, ADP and such. You'll see, but then you also see me reach. You'll see me fucking reach.
So, to answer Taco's question, it's half PPR, no bonuses. DraftKings does do bonuses, and they do full PPR. Underdog just does half. And the reason they do half, and they've come out and said this, it's to give running backs a chance, right? Like, some jerk off catches 5 passes for like 4 yards, and he's equal 54 yards, 54 to 5 points. He's better than Damian Pierce. It's Yes. So You actually have to value your running backs a little bit harder here. You have to
Wow.
value your touchdowns. You have to actually pay attention to touchdown counts.
Wow.
Something that kills a lot of players last year, like Deontay Johnson, a guy who had 0 touchdowns a year before this last year. He might have been good in PPR to an extent, but he would have crushed you if you went in half or standard. So there's little things to think about. And then to top it off, we're talking about Best Ball Mania, but here's the thing about Underdog. They have other tournaments. They have $3 tournaments, $5 tournaments, and
Yeah.
they all can make pretty good money. I finished Puppy 1, 12th place last year, made an extra 2 grand on one of my teams, not including the rest of my teams that did well too. You can finish and make 50 grand, 25 grand. There's a lot of opportunity and there's a lot of different tournaments. So if you don't want to push 25, you want to test it out, try the $3, try the
And
5, and to be honest, it's gonna replace mock drafting. Mock drafting ain't got nothing on this because there's mock drafts on Yahoo and Sleeper. People leave by round 6. These guys are kicking it all the way to round 18. You're gonna find
yeah,
some sleepers you didn't think about just because of the drafting so often.
I do I wanna put emphasis on two things. We're about to get ready here in a couple minutes to head to the draft boards. First things first, Payne's emphasis on there being other tournaments for other budgets and for other brackets. Explore. If you don't feel comfortable playing this tournament that we're going for, it's money online. Like it's for real. I don't look at it as me putting in 25. I'm looking at it as no, that's $3 million fucking dollars that can potentially come back to me. I'm looking at it as going for best every single time.
Man, this brings me back to the DFS days. I used to be
Yeah, it has a DFS feel to it.
So
Um,
this is basically like a giant season long DFS, but in my mind better. With
yeah,
DFS, you got to be on top of your shit all the way down to the fucking kickoff. Here, you're drafting in summer, pre-week, pre-season week 4 and below, and if you have a take on somebody, you can take that person now, figure it out. And I relate it to like, you know, how many people have everybody in this room has shot themselves in the foot in redrafts, right? I picked up Alvin Kamara. I got him at like round 15. Adrian Peterson's on the team. I think Alvin Kamara is going to take this role from AP on the Saints. And then, week 2, it didn't happen. You're like, okay, Alvin Kamara didn't do anything. I dropped him. Week 3, Alvin Kamara takes the job and became like him and Mark Ingram became like RB 12 and 13 on the season. You're just like, man, if I would have just held this out a little bit longer, I'd be fine. And guess what? Best ball does that for you. Best ball is just like saying,
yep.
this is your team. Don't shoot yourself in the freaking foot. You have a take, you have a hunch, and you're just that guy that likes to tinker. No fucking tinkering. And here's the thing, your best players score for you. So even the guys that like I don't like in regular redraft, I'm gonna ask you both this. You guys like Mike Williams? You
Oh,
love Mike Williams
yeah.
in redraft?
I like Mike Williams in redraft where I could
You
get
like
him
him?
down.
Yeah, but you like taking him and trying to
I
figure out.
want to love him. Like I want to love him, but
You
I
never know when to
can't.
start him. You never
Yeah,
know, right? He's either
it's
It's for
boomer
Gabe
bust.
Davis.
he's
It's Gabe
boomer bust.
fucking Davis.
Yeah, he's boomer bust. But here's the thing: those guys exceed here because they start whenever they have to start. They're not starting and screwing you in week 6 against your buddy at home. So that's best ball. That's wrapped up for you.
It's your best players are in that lineup.
Always, every week, your best player's going into it.
Yep. Yeah. It's a set it and forget it. It's a draft it and forget it, basically.
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get in the draft. Again, there's different, budget formats for different players out there. This is just what we're focusing on this 4-part series. Yo, if we hit the 3 milli, if one of us hits the 3 milli, if I hit the 3 milli, I'll say this for myself. If I hit the 3 milli, I'll break y'all off with a nice little cup of wow. Just for doing this video with me.
Only if it's this lineup.
You said only, yeah, exactly, yeah. If it's this lineup, yeah. I'm gonna jump into the lobby right now. You guys are gonna see me kind of freeze throughout this because I'm using my phone. I'm recording on my phone and I'm doing this through my phone.
All right.
Hang on, let me go to NFL.
Yeah, we're gonna jump in. We'll see what we can do.
All right.
Best Ball Mania 4, $25. Enter.
Now?
Yeah. Yep. All right. You guys jump in.
All right, we're jumping in.
God damn, that feels quick.
Oh,
This is waiting for
Robbie,
11.
I
No,
see you.
dude. I missed the
I see you,
room.
Robbie. You're in my league.
I missed the room, guys. You didn't tell me when to actually enter. You just said enter, and I'm like waiting, like when?
Damn.
So I'm not in the room. I wish you guys.
I got
luck.
8th pick.
Is Taco able to share his screen?
Yeah, I can check.
Yeah.
Present, share screen. Share. There you go. Robbie got frozen on the ill cheese.
Yeah, he's doing it on his phone. Is why. He's trying
Yeah.
to record.
I'm 10th pick. I'm 10th pick.
Yeah, I'm
So,
8th.
so I wasn't able to get in.
I love that I'm at least in Robbie's league, so when I beat him, I can say, "Shut your mouth, fool."
So we'll pull up. Taco's screen. Can you pull up Taco's screen there, Robbie?
Yeah, I'm waiting on Taco to hit the share button. Hurry up.
It's there, bro.
Did you?
Yeah, you just gotta share the screen.
There we go. My roommates are having a birthday.
So
Hey.
one thing you're gonna notice in these drafts and just in general, we're shifting away from running backs a lot. It's wide receiver heavy. Best ball has been around for a little while now, so people are pretty much on top of the game. So generally, most of your early picks are wide receivers. You're gonna see it. I think it's like 15 wide receivers are usually like the first 20 picks and like 5 running backs tops or something like that. It's ridiculous.
Fuck. I do not like this 10 spot.
That's not tight. I don't mind it. It can be
I
kind of
don't
hard.
mind any spot. I like the back more than the front.
The front nice stuff. You get some JJ.
Yeah.
What are you taking, man? You gotta make your pick.
It's my pick. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you go back to all players?
Click it. Click the tab. RB
Which
wide
tab?
receiver.
Oh, I just can't get. Okay.
Yeah. So Diggs is at the top. So why do you sort it like that? You're not gonna see anything if you sort it all like that. Oh,
Yeah,
my
I'm fucking
God.
confused as shit right now.
You're auto drafting. Stop
Uh,
clicking.
The auto drafted. Yay.
how the fuck?
Taco. Stop clicking RB wide receiver quarterback. Just leave it. Just leave it. Just no. Click it again. Let it flat out, and then you'll be able to see it. There's everybody. Now leave it alone. Stop
Okay.
clicking that top thing. It's gonna put them
Alright.
all out of ways and take away the position.
Well, it could have been worse than Diggs.
Diggs is fine.
So,
Diggs has kind of been solid. I've been taking a lot of Diggs right now.
I was high on him last year. I kind of felt the burn from that end. Like he was great to start, but the end he kind of just tailed off, and I'm kind of shying away from him. But
His last 3 to 4 games was rough, but you have to remember how that came to be, right? Like you got to remember Josh
Ooh
Allen.
la 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 la. Stuck in a bad offense. That offense is actually percolating right now.
Which one?
you went.
See, I don't
Saint
like AJ Brown.
I went St. Brown. I'm on Raw. I went with the Sun God.
That high?
Kind of
I don't
early.
know, man.
You could have got him on the way back, I think.
I agree.
I probably could
I
have.
wanted Saquon Barkley. I was going fucking Saquon.
So this is something
But-
that people are. So this is
Shut
the
the
thing I'm going to
fuck
point
up,
out now,
Taco.
Robbie. So right now in best ball, there's something that we do is we try to correlate on week 17s, right? We know that the finals is where all the money's at. So like, let's say you wanted him on Raw. You should probably have grabbed CD, right? CD's ADP is a little earlier. You know he's not coming back.
I could have. I know.
And here's the thing: CD and Amon play each other in week 17. So like, you grab yourself some CD, hope Amon call comes back, then you have yourself a nice stack. Assuming you're gonna go double receiver.
I am gonna go double receiver.
Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle. Interesting.
Jesus.
It was gonna be Waddle or T Higgins, honestly.
Damn, that early. I like
yeah, I know.
I have a lot of T Higgins a lot though, honestly.
To
To be fair, round 2 is tough because round 2 is basically all the same guys. They're just spread out a little bit more.
Fuck. I'm up in 17 picks. I got.
How the fuck do I draft this guy? Like, how do I draft him? Oh, there we
No,
go.
there's a draft button, man. Right there.
Oh man, this shit is for the birds, man. Shit is for the birds. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, I think your screen is like too zoomed out. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I was trying to zoom it in so people could see, but
No.
Yeah.
If you switch it from full screen, it'll make it better. So just like unfull screen your screen.
I'm about to do the most cockamamie shit right now. Like, it's what I'm about to do is literally like. Let's do this. Bow.
I don't recommend anyone else to do what I'm about to do right now.
Oh, I'm about to do some sketchy shit.
I mean, I'm liking Jonathan Taylor in the second round, all things considered.
I mean, JT in the second round is normal. There's nothing wrong with that. I personally haven't been taking a ton of them. I do think Anthony Richardson's going to be kind of scary. I also just think that like the Colts suck. I don't think they get going like the entire season.
I don't know, man. I think they're one of those teams where, let's just say Richardson is halfway decent. You know, we're looking at, you know, some great run options between the two of them that could really turn into a run heavy offense that kind of gives Taylor the space and the volume.
I'm doing some sketchy. I just said a sketchy cue.
So all right. So let's go back to AR. So like Anthony Richardson right now is. So you're asking for a guy that is already known as a bad passer to be half decent. I think that's asking for a lot. I think he's just gonna be ass like almost straight out.
I'm about to do some sketchy shit.
You know what's weird to me though? If this is half point PPR, like you were saying, Peng,
yeah.
Why would the wide receivers be going so early? Because like right here, I would value a Derrick Henry over all three of those wide receivers that just went. Four of those wide receivers. I'm thinking Derrick Henry over Breece Hall.
Reality's also going to meet fantasy at the same time.
So
people are devaluing running backs right now.
So the big thing right now in fantasy is that these best ball, it actually shapes out a lot of future mock drafts. So this might be a thing in the future where Derrick Henry's around 2-3 guy, right? People are already mad that he's like 30 years old. He's older, 29.
Bro, the shit that I'm seeing in SFB mocks is insane.
Yeah. And then you also got to count the fact that, so it's, remember, one thing we talked about in best ball, it's about having the highest point total.
Mm-hmm.
If you draft a bunch of like junk ass receivers, and
this is about to get nasty.
There's a lot of receivers who just don't score points on a weekly basis or miss scoring points. So you basically, what we figured out in best ball is that wide receivers going early is to lower your hit rate. So your miss rate. So if you miss, like you're sometimes dead. This isn't like regular fantasy football where you can get by with a 90-point win. You know.
This is about to get dirty as fuck.
Win, right? So it's different.
Oh, this draft is about to get dirty. This draft's about to get dirty.
What did you take?
It's what I have. It's what I can do and what I have queued up. I can fuck my own strategy here and just piss off the whole thing.
Ugh. You guys draft some weird ass players, man.
I mean, from what I heard about his work in the receiving game, and when you consider the way they're going to run it, I like that upside.
I think
they're not about to let this happen. This isn't about to happen. This isn't about to happen. These motherfuckers is bugging.
There's no flex or anything?
No, there is flex. So it's a quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, a tight end, and a flex.
These motherfuckers is bug. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Do I do this? 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 Do I do this?
Make your pick, damn it, Robbie.
God. Oh my god.
Fuck. I didn't want to make that move, but it was just right there. I had other moves set. Fuck, I should have stuck with my plan.
I mean, based on what Peng said, I want as many fucking running backs as I can get.
Why?
Because if I get pass catching running backs that can play running back or the flex, especially touchdown guys. Like I want guys like Ramondre Stevenson. Like that's what I'm like. From what I'm hearing from Gibbs, the way they
I should have not have taken a tight end that early.
And planning on using him, I love the way it sounds. It sounds like
so. You also have to remember that you have to fill these roles. So
yeah, I'll have wide receivers.
Yeah, but wide receivers miss a lot. That's why we take wide receivers early.
If it's best ball, then if I take like 4 or 5 wide receivers at the end, and I know one of them is going to turn into a star, like for me, like I always bag wide receivers late, because usually there's just more wide receivers that play the position, so there's more chances that
Bro,
a guy coming from out of
Come on,
nowhere,
buddy.
like guys like Lockett last year, I was eating him up late
10,
every other
9,
week.
8,
but
7,
Lockett last year
5.
picked 60, or 70 or so. I'm telling you right now,
Oh,
Andrew,
what a
so robust RB,
fucking
you're gonna lose. Straight up, you're gonna lose.
I mean,
wow!
I
What
only
an
have a wide
asshole,
receiver.
man.
Oh yeah, that's pretty normal. That happens all the time. You almost got him though.
I would have went Lamar on this way back.
Shut the fuck up, Taco.
I don't mean, man, my team's better than yours. Jameer Gibbs, baby, sleeper, calling it.
Sleeper dude, pick 40.
I'll wait.
Terry.
God damn it! All that I really thought I was going to be able to get Lamar. Because if I was able to get Lamar, that would have changed my whole quarterback strategy, and I would have never even fucking like I would have like.
Yeah, a lot of guys try to make that Lamar Andrews combo. It's tough. It's a tough one. That's not as easy as people think. People try it
Oh,
all the time and it misses a lot. You have to do a ton of drafts to get that.
well, bro, had I gotten that, then like it would have shifted everywhere. Where now now my strategy of playing the reaches has to work. I'm never a tight end early guy. I should have never fucking did that. I don't have confidence in Andrews heading into the season anyway, just because of his age.
Yeah.
So what happens is you felt the pressure of drafting in the
I
same
felt
league as me.
fuck you.
God, I wish I was in this room. You guys are just taking all sorts of weird fucking players right now. That got robust RBs.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. The late RBs are fucking trash.
Yeah, but unless you've seen the ADPs, there's a lot of mid-round RBs right now. Like you can get like James Conner, David Montgomery, Damian
Give
Harris, all
me
those
Gibbs
guys
all
super
day,
late.
baby.
Huh?
I think Cook over Harris.
Yeah, but Cook is also going late. He's going to pick 100.
Yeah. But that's where you like right now. I can load up on a couple of wide receivers in the middle rounds of some solid guys.
Those
I
are some
think,
ass wide receivers. You're talking about Mike Dobbs, Christian Kirk, Christian Watson is probably the best one, I guess, for upside. None of these guys are upside plays. Christian Godwin is fine. It gets ugly fast, man. Like, these wide receivers.
It'll get ugly real fast. That's why I stacked the 3 receivers. I did the 3 that I did for a fucking reason.
Yeah, Taco, you end up missing a lot whenever you go early RBs. Like one
I mean, I
RB,
do
two
got
RB
Cooper
works.
and Diggs already, so I'm
So
going.
Cooper Diggs is fine. Like you got lucked out that Cooper came back, but Cooper doesn't always come back. His ADP is at
Yeah.
34. So like you could have got stuck with like Christian Kirk or some shit. And
If
you would have
this
been
goes
like,
super fast, we can run another one.
oh man, I don't have time for another one.
I'm mad that I wanted you in this draft.
I'm sorry, man. You should have just told me when to enter, not freaking now. Count down.
I didn't.
Yeah, I like Cooper a lot. I think Cooper, like Leafs defense is right. Like Coach Cooper is like really strong right now. I do think the biggest issue we run with Cooper is like that if Hopkins does somehow end up on this Browns team, like you're kind of screwed because there's a lot of mouths to feed on this team versus last year, right? You got DPJ, Elijah Moore, you got fucking Njoku, Nick Chubb who eats up a lot of the yardage. Not receptions, but he does eat up a lot. He eats like 100 yards a game. 100 yards of total offense.
I think that overall Cooper is better than them and will.
Oh yeah,
end
he's
up-
better than them for sure. I have a ton of Cooper,
Yeah.
but I'm just talking about straight up. Hopkins goes there, man, you're fucked. Hopkins goes there, gets back with Deshaun Watson. That man is a target monster. I don't know how anyone could feel confident with Amari Cooper if DeAndre Hopkins gets there.
Fuck, I fucked up with that Andrews pick, man. That's where I should have snagged my running back. It's okay. I have a very deep queue.
Hey, that's what she said.
Fucking.
I'm liking it. People are going to call me crazy, but I think Madison is going to be an interesting
Madison's fucking
player.
ass.
I mean, considering where you're getting him, if he's a 3-down back and he's not really being challenged, I think you're looking at what? Upside of 10 plus touchdowns and
No way. I could not.
30, 40 catches and probably over 1,000 yards rushing.
That's like a lot of running back stats. That's like a chunk of running backs. If you're talking about 20 to 30 receptions and
He'll be
1,000 yards, that's like a lot of
at the
running
very
backs.
least a solid RB2.
Yeah, I think he can finish as RB2, but I don't. He's not that good. I mean, like you got to think about it. This man played on the bench forever, and even when they had an injured Cook, they were still barely putting him in the game. He had the least amount of like target. I mean, sorry, like rushing shares, like carries. He had like the least carry shares in like the entire league nearly. He had an all-time season career low last year, and they're talking about Dalvin Cook's busted shoulder. They're like, oh, Dalvin Cook has a busted shoulder. Oh my god, and then they still couldn't get that man on the field.
I had to reach for Tua there. I wanted to make sure, like, just because of how many picks. Like, I had to look at how many picks I was up until, and I was
That's
like,
hella early. Holy sheesh.
"Oh, you're about to see me do a lot of shit. You're about to see me do some weird shit." So, like me getting Mark Andrews, like I fucked myself over with the tight end that I was originally going to get because, like, I'm the tight end late guy. Like, the Mark Andrews thing fucked me over. Like, I'm not mad about having Mark Andrews. I'm just mad that the way that I was envisioning this team coming into it.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just rough. I mean, either you get your guys or you don't. Part of the draft game, right?
Yeah, talk about reaching for Madison there.
I'm not really reaching, but I like it. I like it where I got it.
Robbie's team is Mariah Mills. Hella kinky. Yeah. It's like you could have told me before you spit in my mouth.
I mean, the other killer about having somebody like Madison right now too is like he's very unproven. One thing I always like to point out to people, it's like the teams that Madison did well against was like the rebuilding Lions, rebuilding Seahawks, and like the rebuilding Raiders. Like he was never playing against like a real team.
But in theory, when you have such dynamic weapons on the outside,
I'm about to do some
it's gonna be
shit.
tough to cover everyone. And Justin Jefferson is probably gonna go off for another historical season. Gonna command double coverage on every play, and you're gonna have a tough time stacking the box against him.
No, but that was the case for Dalvin Cook, and Dalvin Cook still who was the better runner, still had a kind of a hard time. I mean, yeah, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson, Justin Jefferson, and KJ Osborne. All that tells me is that they want Kirk to throw. Like they want Kirk to pass the ball, more so than like run the ball, because that line was kind of bad too. Like I said, I think Madison might have some solid games. I don't think he's like a straight up bad play or in general. But I think about like when people are saying,
I think for where he's drafted, he's probably a little underrated.
No way. He's going to like pick 60 right now.
I don't mind. I don't mind his reach on Madison. Like, to be real.
So here are the guys that are going after Madison, right? That are running backs or in the range of him. So once ADP settles, right now he's going earlier than Dameon Pierce, who looked way better. He's going earlier.
The only thing that worries me about Pierce is that offense. It's like that offense could be bad, and you look at in situations where he might not get as much use. Whereas with the Vikings, I expect that to be a good offense no matter what.
But think about
being a good offense.
Here are some bad offenses last year that ran the ball a ton. The Falcons, the Bears, and the Lions all ran the ball a buttload. So it don't have to be good or bad to run.
Question, guys.
I am fucking. We going for the 3 milli over here, baby.
Tight ends, can tight ends play flex too?
Yes. Everybody can play flex with quarterbacks. You're reaching hell down, man. That's an ADP droppage.
You're right.
So let him play his game.
You're right. Let's
Waller's
go.
Cool, actually, like Waller. That's a good one.
Let him play his game.
Yeah.
I was probably going Waller, but I like to see what's down there before I make a move. Because you never know.
Because I'm letting you know I'm about to be on some shit as well right now.
Oh, you about to take Daniel Jones or some shit?
No. What?
I mean, I just took Waller. You said you about to be on some shit. So I was like, what?
No, he already. Oh no, he could have.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking with him.
He has a QB already though. He has Tua. So.
I'm just thinking Waller's going to get a volume hog, and he'll be probably a solid red zone guy. Pacheco, interesting.
What do you mean interesting? ADP, baby. And that's that Chiefs offense. I'm going to take that all day. That pass catching shit, let me get all of that, baby. And then I'm about to reach right here. Right the fuck now. Let's reach right now. We gonna do another reach. We gonna do another reach.
Jared, Jesus Christ. Robbie, what the fuck are you smoking, dude?
Stacks.
Got it.
Stacks.
Stacks.
Yeah, stacks. I am like, because I also see the game that you're playing, so I gotta offset that. So now you're gonna have to get Daniel Jones up. Daniel Jones, I really think that Daniel Jones and Darren Waller are a stack made in heaven. I really do think that something profitable is going to happen, and I think that something like that in a tournament like this isn't bad.
No, I Darren Waller is fine, and so is Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones.
Can someone cue the Mariah Carey? I still believe.
I had a ton of Daniel Jones last year. He was going around ADP 150. I had like 20-something% of them. That means like 1 in 4 of my teams had like a form of a Daniel Jones on it. He killed it. He was amazing value. This year he's really juiced up though.
I haven't been the same after drafting fucking Mark Andrews just because going a tight end that early is not my style. I could have gotten something more high power, more high octane there. With the scoring format that we're giving, Mark Andrews is one hell of a fucking player. And one of my favorite tight ends. He's won me multiple fantasy championships. I just think that the body is starting to wear down. I think that the age is starting to get there. I think that what the tight end position demands for what he has to do in that offense, it's just demanding. It's physically demanding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all cool. Like for real. Like I still have mad bloody options, mate. Like kind of getting used to this format has helped a lot. I mean, then also like a lot of SFB mocks have helped with this too. I mean, just kind of looking and seeing where where you'd want to grab who or who can fall to you. I mean, shout out to the guys that really went out there and got those running backs early as Charbonnet finally goes off the board. I had Charbonnet queued up for a hot minute.
Yeah, Charbonnet is interesting right now. He got a lot of smash. I think it was like the Podfather came out and kind of trashed him. It's kind of funny. I'll be right back, guys. I'll let you guys finish your all's draft first.
No, where are you going?
I'm gonna go take a piss. Back.
Okay. They say my fucking little good luck charm, man. Oh no.
It's magically delicious. Yo, week 11 is about to be a fuck show.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it? Oh no.
Yeah, because I'm about to do this. Low key, I'm just like, I think that there's going to be a little bit of volume there for this guy.
I gotta wait. Where's my draft? Oh no, it might have kicked me out.
Uh oh. You back in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7.
No.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Auto. He took Connor. You're next up. Anthony Richardson's on the top of the list. Oh shit. Then Alvin Kamara. Then Samaji P. Ryan. Then Brian Robinson, Pat Fryermuth.
Shut
Good
the fuck
Lord,
up.
bro.
Wait. Who did it just auto me?
You got 12 seconds. You better get in there.
It says I'm up in 1.
7, 5, 4, 3.
Hold on. Wait. It says I'm up in 1.
It picked Sam Howell for you. Ow!
There we go. Good. Okay.
QB Robbie. 3 QBs and 9 picks.
There we go.
Boom, boom, boom. Outcast is everlasting, not clashing, not at all. Robbie, you're up. Are you in the game? Are you in? Oh, you went tight end. Okay.
Yep, I took Chick as my second tight end.
Okay. KKKKK.
So I like the way that this board has kind of shaped out. I didn't like the quarter or the running back pick there. Jared Goff. Yeah, see, I wanted to go another running back. I had heard you counting down, and I was like, "Oh fuck." Okay, so I thought that it made me take James Conner, but it's cool. Like I have all my stacks complete now. So like me having all my stacks complete makes me feel so confident, though. Like that is super solid. I don't have to worry about quarterbacks now.
Let's go, baby. Let's ride this shit. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Did someone just auto pick Sam Howell? I'm reading.
If you think one of us had an auto pick Sam Howell, which one of us would it be?
Robbie, what'd you do, man?
Look, I was setting my cue and then shit happened.
You know it's gonna start good when he says, "Look, look, man, what happened?"
No, I feel I like how this is played out.
Really?
Yeah.
It
like
sounds
Sam
like
Howell?
sounds like someone that's trying to talk himself into believing that.
No, for real, dude. Like I have all of my stacks set now.
Don't worry, Robbie. We'll do one more after this just so you feel better about yourself.
I have all of my stacks set now. I am solid. Like I am so good.
Wait, we're gonna do another one. Although I don't know how good it is if we all draft in the same draft, because then we're like vulturing the fucking draft. Like if I'm in my own draft, I can fucking snipe people.
If we're all friends and we're all in the same draft and we all fucking if we're all friends, we're all in the same draft, and one of us gets to the top prize, split, bitch.
That's not how that works. There's no collusion.
Says the guy that auto drafted Sam Howell, of course.
No collusion, guys. That's not how this works.
I had Sam Howell killed. I had him queued. He wasn't. He was auto. He was auto drafted, but he wasn't auto drafted.
Okay, Robbie, explain the strategy of 3 quarterbacks and 9 picks if you only start 1 QB. Go.
It's best ball, so the best players are going to start week in and week out. So whoever's my highest score, that's who's fucking getting in that lineup.
Peng, how many times have you done that in your 120 best balls?
Auto drafted
in the first 9 picks.
Never. I would never do that. Never. I would never.
He's like, I would never. He's like,
hell no. Y'all need to start some best ball content, guys. Y'all need to start studying.
Hey, no, I'm going for it. I'm like, yo, let me get all the. I wanted to make sure I have all my stacks aligned. I have all those things in place.
Stacks are stars, like
so stacking is really relevant. I'll say that much. If you're stacking, it helps a lot. But you got ADP's there. It tells you where these guys are being drafted. If you want to reach for a guy, totally cool. But like this early for any of these guys, that's crazy to me.
I'm feeling
Hey.
good. I got Wilson and Watson. I
I
got
love me some
Hill.
Wilson, man. I have so much Wilson on my teams these days.
Bro, lean, new coach, good weapons.
People
Bounce
people
back
be
season.
hating on him right now, and I get it. It's hard to like Russ these days, but
Yep.
he's been good.
I'm gonna
He
let him.
played well. He's still pretty mobile, weirdly enough.
Yeah. He fucked me a couple of times, but you know what?
This is best
Hey,
ball.
I'm coming back
So
for more. Mariah Mill style.
Mm. This one's interesting. Do I actually? You know what? I am gonna pass on the Washington boy, and I am gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna do that. Tyler Boyd gone.
I'm surprised Tyler Boyd would even be this far. Tyler Boyd's usually gone by 110. He's not. Wide receivers get juiced up in best ball because, like I said, man, the miss rate's huge. You have to have 3 wide receivers starting every week. And have you ever had a game where, like, if you ever had your team only have like 6 points in one of the spots, you just know you're losing that week.
Zay Jones is so
No,
fucking
Z.
hard.
So this is Robbie and Taco drafting right now. I missed the draft by a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my squad here, Z. This ain't Robbie's. Like Robbie's is this one. Look at this one. 3 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers. He's practicing symmetry.
Symmetrical.
Let's go, baby. I'm liking this damn. Robbie's feeling the pressure because he ain't see shit.
So I see that you have Michael Thomas. You think Michael Thomas bounces back this year?
I am praying. I'm a believer.
I am too. I have a lot of Michael Thomas.
Like, especially when you think about the way Carr plays. Like, I just think Michael Thomas and Carr just seem like at the very least, I think he'll be a wide receiver too.
Yeah.
Especially then with the running game being not that.
I'm liking the way that this team is actually forming. Like, I have 0 running game, but I can fucking score shit ton through the air. I can do a lot. Like all my QBs and receivers are perfectly stacked. That's never gonna happen ever again. You're never gonna see that ever happen again. That's not gonna be a thing. I have Chick. I have Mark Andrews. My running game is lackluster. I'll admit that. I won't be able to run the ball worth the shit. If this team was a real life team, I wouldn't be able to do shit with running the ball.
I got a healthy running back squad. I got backs. Baby got backs. That should be my team name.
Running backs and healthy don't go in the same fucking sentence.
That's why I got backs. Not one, bruh. Not one. And I think I got I love Jalen Hyatt, especially where he's going at that ADP. I'll reach on that shit all day.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, I think like a lot of these late picks, it's so easy to kind of do that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It's the early picks that are hard to pass up on. Because like we as people who play a ton of fantasy, we kind of know who's worth it and who's not.
that's like Gibbs. Like I was like, if I don't take him there, even though it's a little early, there was no shot at me getting him. And with the running backs that were gone, and with the way I wanted to play the game, getting these mid tier wide receivers,
like 32 to 40 isn't the worst. So that's your guy, because then you could build something out. That's something different. That makes sense.
Yep. Here again, that's a little reach because again, at this point in the draft, I think it's worth it. This was my steal. Cooper at 41. That was a fucking steal.
Yeah, that there's a lot of FUD right now with the Hopkins thing, but I still take Cooper. I still take him. I mean, Hopkins could end up on any team right now that has cap. He's probably gonna be a Patriot, man. We've been talking about him being a Patriot since last year. Probably like the case now. Probably more official now that he's visiting them.
Man, that might even still help Juju. You know what I mean? Like, because I just think that Juju might really work well with Mac.
Juju's a much better 2 than he is a 1. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I would never want my team to be Juju Smith-Schuster as my wide receiver 1. That's just absolutely terrible in real life.
Asking for trouble.
Yeah.
folks are not playing by ADP. Like that's one thing I have noticed in all these drafts is that no one plays by the ADP.
No, it's pretty normal. ADP is pretty consistent. I mean, that's why it's there. I think you'll probably get like a missed pick about at where you guys are at right now, round 12 later. That's when it starts to get
Oh,
really weird.
damn! I got auto picked.
Round 12 to later, you'll start to see dudes like really stretch. Like
How the
just
fuck did you get auto picked?
he was too busy
Because
napping.
yeah, at this quick of a pace, and I got a little dicey. I don't have any Q set. I'm just free falling. You know what I mean?
Cause
Yeah.
I'm free falling. Why'd you do
So,
that?
something I always point out to a lot of guys, it's like puppies, like the smaller draft money. It's a really good way to practice these rooms. Because you need to practice like having to be up here doing 18 picks and seeing
Yeah,
80.
this is my first time doing this kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has an ADP of 135, so I'm hoping we got something here. It could be a steal, I guess, maybe, sort of,
I don't know
kind
about
of.
Dubs though. Dubs scares me in real life.
I
What the
know.
fuck?
You wouldn't even been a choice.
Yeah, you ain't given a choice.
Who's the asshole that reached for Zeke?
I don't fucking know.
Why? Because he wanted to be that guy.
I've never seen a man complain about Zeke in this year.
Until Robbie. Welcome to the Writing Back Needy. Here's your host. How many more picks do we have?
You have it to 18 rounds, so you guys have about 4 more rounds, and then it'll basically be over.
Got it. Somewhere along the line, I should add another tight end or two. Probably shouldn't have waited this long. Oh, they have Taysom Hill at fucking tight end. That could be ridiculous. All right. KJ Allen. It's just I'm taking shots. Let's take some shots.
Zeke's playing for the DC Defenders. Holy shit. Jaden Reed over Dobbs. Yeah, I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that.
Yeah. Again, that was auto pick, guys.
I mean,
I
also
think
it's at the end, so he doesn't really. I mean, it matters a lot less. You could still get Jalen Reed now, like and kind of stack it up and then hedge those guys. Which there's nothing wrong with hedging those kind of players in my mind.
Dude, all because of shout out Pang, shout out the homie Justin with SGPN. Like those two fellas, like those two brilliant fantasy football minds. You guys like kind of like being like, yo, Robbie, like try this shit. A lot of people are now messaging me like, yo, I didn't even know like anything like this existed. This is exciting. Like people are enjoying this. So good. Like we're gonna have more of this. We're gonna have a lot more.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I fucking love live drafting. I'm so used to it. At one time, I drafted over the phone as my third draft of the day for a team that my friends were drafting. Well, my boy was drafting in Vegas, and he had his friends there, and he called me to get a team in. I fucking won that league drafting over the phone. I had Mahomes like a late steal. It was fucking crazy.
And here's the best part, man. It's an unmanaged league. So and then you're all you're doing is just drafting, letting this shit roll.
Yep.
And then and then you're it. Like it's just gonna roll, and if you make money, you do. You don't. If you
These are
think you have
fucking
better
lotto
takes,
tickets.
yeah,
Like
you think you have,
scratch offs.
yeah, you think you have better takes, and then you'll fucking make money on it. And then you don't always win. I'll tell you that shit right now. I had a lot of teams that didn't make it, but yeah, with these new rules they're adding, you can make some real money just on just the side prizes.
I'm up at 5 picks.
So we have 18 picks, and I have how many picks? So that's 3 to 10, 14. Got 4 more picks. Just 4 more picks. Who shall we take? Who but WB Mason?
Some of these situations were not supposed to fall this way.
That's why you got to be water, bro. You play the room. You don't play the situation. Or the projected situation.
No, I play my game.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, you feeling good over there?
This one's winning me some money, baby. Like maybe not a playoff winner, but some regular season money. Yeah.
Fuck. I got 4 players in my queue all with the same buy. Z2, yeah. This will be the last one that we're doing live for the night. This will be the last of the Best Ball Manias that we do live.
The last of the Mohicans.
Good movie, though.
It is.
Oh, shit, I'm up. I have 12 seconds. Which means we're reaching...
Why would I need to buy a new door? That's the light, bro.
What?
I said, why would I need to buy a new door? That's for the light.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with the fucking door.
Blinded by...
No, I need to fucking get my ceiling redone. I'm actually about to redo it myself soon.
You mean redid? You're gonna get redid.
Redone. Motherfucker, same thing. Well, we got 4 picks left. 3 picks left now.
Picks. We got round 16, 17, and 18, and that'll be it, baby.
Do I want to grab another fucking receiver? I do. Did I just whiff it on a running back that I could have grabbed? Yeah. Has that have both the running backs that have been in my queue been sitting there the whole time? Yeah. I went heavy on wide receiver with this team. Heavy. I'm like literally out there like going out and asking for my team to be David and fucking Goliath for me, bro. I went overly balanced. Taco, think about what you don't have and what you need.
Oh, yeah. I like my running backs. I think I'm good enough. I like my quarterbacks. My wide receivers are
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
I'm
But your
shooting
team
for...
turned out like actually not too bad. You gotta get the tight ends to finish it up and call it a day.
Yep. $12 picks.
Shakira shake. Bro, like the amount of week 13 buys I'm gonna have. Fuck. The week 13 by apocalypse. It's gonna be dope though. Like this shit's gonna be lit. Like if any of these lineups get in, oh my gosh, like it's gonna be litty. Like this shit would be litty. I ain't gonna say like there'd be signs, but like there'd definitely be signs.
Yeah, here eating the lobster fucking cup noodles. So you've seen those.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Like oh yeah. Tacos at your pick?
Not yet. 7 picks.
Yeah, I'm at 9. I was gonna say stop being soft, bro. You may want to take Brock Purdy. I'm in your head.
Oh my god, that's
Rocky
funny.
P. Rocky P.
Use the prize pool money to renew Mariah Mills OnlyFans.
With your three quarterbacks, Robbie, you might need Brock Purdy to steady the ship.
Oh, I'm completely comfortable with having those QBs.
Motherfuckers. They took my guy. Why would they do that? Why? Oh man. But did I want to
Wait, are you talking about the Mike Gesicki pick?
Yeah, that was gonna be my guy.
Oh, you like to get Gesicki with Gesicki? I like to get Gesicki with Gesicki too.
I mean, it's not do I like him. It's like when you're this late and you're diving in the shit. It's like, I mean, maybe.
Yo, these motherfuckers is really leaving this shit too. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna call this team Titan University. No!
I mean, it just makes sense.
Took Michael Mayer. You whore.
It just makes sense. The volume might
Your
not.
mom's a whore.
The play style might fit him though. And I don't even got a Q, bro. But I was sizing him up for a little bit.
Dog, I was so about the fucking, oh my gosh. The one time I actually get sniped. Wow.
Well, Robbie, we can draft whenever you want, buddy. Whenever you want.
That was the first time I actually got sniped.
You know what I mean? That's what we do here. I do it for the culture, baby.
You suck.
Fuck you, bitch.
You're stupid.
Give me Josh Downs.
Oh.
Give me Downs. Give me fucking Downs. Ah! If I had Mike Mayer, bro, that was about to be done. That was about to be a wrap. That was done. That was done. If I had gotten Mayer, that was the Millie. That was the Millie. That was the Millie right there. That was the Millie. Because in any given week, I'm able to just it's just gonna be my running backs are gonna fuck me. I pray to God they just rely on Cordell Patterson.
Hey, I'm just gonna bank on that these
anyway.
guys find some jobs somewhere somehow by the end of the season.
No, there's no trading in best ball. There's no trading.
Yeah,
There's no trading.
No management whatsoever.
Yeah, you are not managing. That's why I have 3 quarterbacks in case anyone goes down. I'm literally drafting so that I don't have to manage it.
They have a rankings button.
Fuck you, Taco.
What the fuck happened to my draft? Where'd it go? What happened? The fuck?
Oh, my team is full.
Oh, my shit is full?
Yep, that's it. It's 18 rounds, guys.
Nice. Is there any kind of grading or
No grading. You'll
Yeah, it'll show projection. No, it'll show it at the end.
Oh yeah, but that's not a grade though, because the projection.
No, yeah, it's not a grade.
It doesn't have rookies and stuff on there, so it's kind of weird right now. So rookies don't have points because they haven't done anything. No projections for them yet.
Who has the best team?
Yeah, we're gonna review the teams in a minute. We're waiting on the rest of the guys that are in the room to finish. That's what Peng said.
I wanted fucking Stevenson. That's the guy I fucking wanted right there.
Man, this was a good night of fantasy football. It's been the last couple of days of fantasy football between the SFB mocks and then hopping in doing this. I don't know. I this was fun. This was fun. I wish I would have gotten the honor. They had the privilege to draft against the one legendary best ball Peng. Alrighty, let's take a look. Hang on. So we're gonna take a look. Taco has the grid pulled up.
If I do this, can y'all see it better?
No, wait, hang on.
That works.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of looking at the boards. Okay. I like to do it team by team.
Yeah, I like doing it team by team.
All right, that's the biggest I can get with all 12.
No. Just pull it back, exit the thing, and just click the teams.
Okay, you want to do team by team?
Yeah,
all
team
right.
by team's a lot easier.
Let's do this. Let's go to results. Oh, no, pick them.
So it is about 100-point difference between you and I, Taco, in terms of projections.
Where do you see that?
When you look at the teams, when you look at the draft summary,
So you're projected to get 100 more points than me,
just barely.
and you have 3 quarterbacks, and I have 2.
It's best ball.
Hey.
So I have a team that had ended up getting auto drafted for me on accident. And that team has 4 quarterbacks, and that team's projected to do better than all these teams that are in this.
Hey, how about this though? Leonard Fournette and Hunt probably don't even have point totals.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
So you factor in you have an extra quarterback, and I have 2 players that are not even technically showing points.
It's best ball.
Yeah,
So what you're forgetting? So here's what I always feel like we have to do. I feel like we have to do like a lot of these shows, especially for like you. Like, so Payne may not go and grab 3 quarterbacks. Me, I'm gonna do it from the perspective of I need to manage this. I don't want to risk my 1 or my 2 quarterbacks getting hurt around the same time.
I'm not saying that's bad. In the first 9 picks, though,
Yeah,
you took Sam.
I take 3
Howell in the
quarterbacks all the
first
time.
9
Actually, I
picks.
just don't take them early. If you're
But again, this is a very different format. So like with this format, all traditional rules that I would play by. I went tight end early. I never do that early. Where I grabbed Mark Andrews, I would have naturally grabbed Derrick Henry or Nick Chubb or.
I see the 3 wide receivers, 2-1 flex now. Okay, good thing I loaded up on wide receivers. All right, now makes a little bit more sense. I get why you're saying the people take wide receivers early is just because you get the crunch of having to start 3 wide receivers at all times.
You have to start 3 wide receivers all the time, and they also can fall into your flex. So, and think about it. There's like a lot of receivers that don't do shit like most of the season. Think about somebody that goes a little bit later, but also early, like Alan Lazard, right? Like Alan Lazard is like one of those guys that, oh yeah, he could, and then like he does it for like 8 weeks, and that's normal. A lot of receivers don't do shit for half a season, at least not enough to be good. That'd be good points. So
I feel like you almost need to have like half your team as wide receivers just to kind of balance that out.
The normal build is 3 quarterback, 5 running back, 7 receiver, 3 tight end. That's like the most beginner build to do. Most people kind of pivot. They do 2-6-7-3, 2-7-7-2, or some shit like that. Sorry, not 2-7-2, but like 2-7-7-2 is another one. But like 3-5-7-3 quarterback. 3 quarterbacks is really good. I just like that.
C2 get it
for entering early.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I went crazy because I got 8 wide receivers, but I mean, if you got 3 that could play wide receiver, plus you're looking at flex, I kind of like.
Like for me to be able to match up all my. For me, outside of the Tua Waddle thing, for me to be able to match up my quarterbacks with my QB1s with their wide receiver ones, I think can be of a great benefit. I like that. I really do like that. I want to see if I can get one of these where I'm able to instead of getting Sam Howell, I'm able to get a Kenny Pickett and George Pickens. I think
Those guys
that
are
could
all
be
late too, so you can get that. You can get Pickett and Pickens really late. It'll be
exactly.
you can get Howell
This,
really late. There's a lot of the dead quarterbacks that are cheap right now. So
this
like
guy
stacking is fine.
This guy Jacob, I think, had a really good draft in this league. He had Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, Kenny Pickett, Eckler, Pollard, Ramondre Stevenson, and ETN.
No, that's
Then
an
he had
ass build.
Mike
No,
Evans.
I can tell you right up, that's an ass build. It's a straight up ass build.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like that build.
I can tell you right now because he went 4
Yeah,
running
Evans,
backs right
Burke,
off the bat.
Moore, Collins, Chark.
Yeah, his wide receivers just
You
become
wouldn't like it.
instant ass.
Taco, you got to remember, or they're asking you to show the screen. Hang on.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
You got to remember
Right now-
too, though. Like you got to remember too, like we probably drafted against like a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing, or maybe don't have the same data as us, or like we probably drafted against people that were just like, let me get in and do this. Like they probably just saw a commercial for Underdog on YouTube and were like, let me go do this.
Where was this?
So like the 1 pick, 4 pick, 5 pick. So we could go from like right. Let's go look at this one. So yeah, I can tell you. So that's like quarterbacks are fine. The running backs are good up into the 3rd. See, like
I love Stevenson.
no, Stevenson's fine.
I think he's an RB. I think he has 3 RB1s.
No. Taco, that's not the problem. My problem isn't Stevenson. It's the fact that he had Eckler, Pollard, and Stevenson, right? Like,
Yep.
I mean, that's saying that you're flexing one of these guys.
yeah,
Like,
sure. But then he grabbed ETN right after. So he basically spent his first 4 early picks on running back.
He overspent on running backs.
Because look at his receivers. Like, do you like those receivers? Would you in any league would you be cool running out with
Those receivers are
Dale
dog
Moore,
shit.
It's a little
DJ
rough.
Shark,
Those
FBN?
receivers are dog shit.
It's a little.
Zipu said he just took CMC at 6. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
I mean, I like you're basically banking on Evans and Burks being stars, and then Moore getting enough volume. And
That's
if
what I'm
that happens, then this is a dangerous team. If not,
But no, it's a shitty team because like half his receivers are in the plus 100s. He has no star receivers. You got to think about it.
A format like this can either for guys like us can either A, humble us, or B, really just elevate us to that upper echelon.
So he has no consistent. Let's say Mike Evans is the consistent. He has.
There's no balance. There's zero balance in this roster.
Wide receiver 2, 3, and 4 are just toss ups. He might get like 4 points in 3 positions.
The force is not strong with this one.
I mean, the only
this is not the way. This is not the way.
You got Hawkinson and Evan Ingram.
Yeah, the tight ends are great. Like I don't mind the tight ends.
You need to get 3 tight ends every week. I mean, 3 wide receivers every week out of this group.
No, you couldn't. There's no way. You would get like 5.
No, it's straight up a basura team.
Let's see what else. Can we pull up? Hold on. View full draft. See, I don't like that. Can we see like the breakdown, the draft result, maybe? See, it's weird. I mean, this is a new interface for me, but it's just weird. It's not like intuitive.
No, it is. You just gotta get used to it. You haven't used
So, like when I go to full draft, like if I go here, we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's the full draft board. Then I can. No, if I pop it, it won't show. Oh fuck. All right, well that went to shit.
I have 4 players on bye in both weeks 9 and 13.
I mean, that's the biggest fucking problem is the bye weeks.
I fucked myself.
I don't even look at mine yet. All right, I just sent the thing. Hold on. We good. We good now. We good.
Okay.
You guys are funny. Anyways, hope you guys had your fun first draft there, Taco. Ready to bounce? Oh, you still got to keep showing these?
Yeah, is there anything that you really want to say about your team, Taco? I feel like I talked about mine throughout the duration of the show.
I mean, personally, at this point, like I said, this team is really banking on if Taylor and Gibbs fucking blow up, then this team could really go far. And then this Madison pick, I just think at the 5th pick, the volume here could be really good. I think he could outperform ETN. Mixon.
I like the Madison pick, and I feel like honestly you did have to reach.
I don't.
I'm gonna be honest. You had to reach for that pick because that's where I was gonna. That's where I was gonna take Madison.
Oh well, then that's good then because I was fucking not missing him. And I personally, again, maybe call me crazy. I like Watson over Tua this year. I think Watson's gonna ball the fuck out. I think I heard. Now the question is, does he get fucking suspended or some shit like that?
No, he ain't doing that shit twice.
No, he's not getting suspended. No, he's fine.
You don't know what the fuck this guy is capable of. Next week he can do something stupid.
No. He's not
No.
dropping on and shit out there.
But that's why I got Russell Wilson just in case. I'm like I said, I'm on the record. Russell Wilson bounce back season. Jalen Hyatt, low key. I like the volume potential upside here with this guy. And then I think that
you only like him because me and Mike put you on.
I'm not saying that you didn't put me on, but I said the volume upside. When you look at what the Giants wide receivers are, and when you look at his proposition by the end of the year, I like that upside. Yes. What does it matter that you guys put me on? I like the upside, and I took him right here in the 12th round.
Got a good point.
I think that's a good play.
Go ahead.
Van Jefferson. Again, another guy.
Van Jefferson. That's a guy.
At the 14th round, the volume potential on that kind of an offense, I like it.
Taco's like the guy is like the guy that's like it's like I've never heard of that band. I don't like their music. I don't like that band. What makes them so special? And then you put them onto that band, and they're like, oh shit, like Lamb of God is really fucking fire.
At least he listened to it versus not listening to it.
I am a guy that admittedly doesn't watch a lot of college football, Robbie. And
I know. Z2's having one hell of a draft.
Ridley scares the shit out of me this year, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm okay with Ridley.
Yeah, I'm okay with Ridley.
I drafted him a ton. He's going in like wide receiver, like 15 to 20. I mean, he's talented. He had a year off, and I know people are gonna be like, "Well, he had a year off," but how many players have had a year off and come back pretty good?
Jamar Chase had a year off and then came out his rookie season and balled the fuck out. So
yeah,
I would take Keenan Allen over all these guys. Not named Olave.
Keenan Allen also hasn't finished a full season in like 2 years. I mean,
I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But do I trust T?
Look. Here's how we'll wrap. Taco, for your first go around at this, I'm excited to see what you come back with if you want to join for episode 2 next week. We're gonna run this back.
Yeah, 175. I'm rolling for shows.
He's like, I'm rolling. He's like, no, motherfucker. Like, I'm good. We're gonna do some more of these. We're gonna have some more fun with this. We're gonna post more of these. I'll probably do more of these throughout the week, just not live. But I'll just share them on Twitter. So make sure you guys give me a follow. Definitely, I'm gonna be boosting up the Instagram account a lot more. So check out the Instagram. That's really all I have to shout out, man. Big shout out to Underdog for letting us do this show with their platform, utilize their platform. It's public for everyone to play. So y'all get on there, put your deposit down. If you need a promo code, DM this motherfucker.
No, that's fine.
He said no. That's fine.
That's fine. Anyways, I'll get you.
No, don't use my code.
If you do need one, you can use my partner in our show. It's Hope. Use her deposit code. She gets a higher matchup and do with you. So it's just Hope, HOPE, and then we split it on there. So
there you go.
Hope.
All right, guys. We're done. We out. We finished. You guys feel good?
Yeah. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Run Boys and Girls. What it do? We love and appreciate you. It's been fun. Ball Mania. We're super excited. We're stoked. Dilly, we out.
Give me that money.